Hi, welcome to another episode of Silver Fox Scotland. Shirley-Anne Somerville is a woman without any kind of self-awareness, I think. She has been making comments about, Labour austerity, and it's fine that she does so. Of course, we should be highlighting it, and she's as entitled to highlight it as anyone else. But the language she uses does seem a bit odd. She's saying that Labour must scrap what she calls damaging plans to cut social security and benefits, and to put more money into the system to help those at the bottom. Laudable thoughts. Were it not for the fact that she's been doing, the exact same thing. It's very, very odd, isn't it, that this woman calling for Labour to scrap cuts is someone who she herself has been imposing cuts. Hypocrisy much. But she's complaining about this, what's the paper? Pathways to Work. Sorry, I had it in my head and it went. Pathways to Work. There's this paper going through at the moment. And it's basically a way of saying, look, if you are disabled, if you're on benefits, if you're ill, we'll help you get back to work by stopping your payments. Meaning you either work or starve, basically. Very Victorian, isn't it? I think, is it a welcome back to Victorian values? We'll open up workhouses next. You can have small orphans, won't you? Going up, wanting their second bowl of gruel. Please, sir, can I have some more? More? Never before. But it's the vulnerable that they're attacking. And, it's quite right that people raise the issue. But really, Shirley-Anne Somerville, last one to do it. She has imposed cuts that have been rather stringent, harmful, damaging in Scotland. And yet she's trying to put herself forward as someone who cares. I don't get it. Why, of all the people to come out and comment on this, why her? I mean, Shona is another one. Oh, we're going to cut this, cut that, cut everything. Last budget, every department had its money cut. Except, of course, the one department that they really care about, independence. But all the others, money cut. And so for the Scottish Government to come out and moan about Labour austerity, which I will point out is even more austere than Tory austerity that Labour went on about for ages, so you got that, is a bit rich when they themselves have cut the funding for everything. It's weird. In fact, today they announced, I think this morning, they announced a £25 million investment in children's playgrounds. As someone who has worked in the construction industry for 35 years, let me tell you how much 25 million going into children's playgrounds will achieve. 3 playgrounds, maybe 4, at a push 5, but it won't be very good playgrounds because it's incredibly expensive. A set of swings in a park, one of those, say 6 swings, people don't realise that those themselves cost over £100,000 just for the swings. A slide is about another £100,000. They have to meet so many stringent safety margins, controls and things. The cost of installation is massive. You have to go down quite deep. They have to be absolutely secure. You have to prepare the ground. The ground has to be cleansed of all chemicals, tested chemicals, of dangerous wildlife, funguses. It then has to have things like metal and glass testing to make sure there's nothing there that can damage a child. It has to be laid, cut, placed. You don't have to get in all the wood bark and things like that because they don't want or soft surfacing. They don't like concrete like we had when we were kids. You were 5 years of age, you died 3 times, but your mother told you to walk it off. Kids today are much more precious and vulnerable. So have all this that soft material in children's playgrounds is horrendously expensive. Honestly, 25 million, 5 playgrounds. 25 million is nothing. But they're spinning this as though it's massive. Please, it's nothing. God's sake. They spin because people don't know how much shit costs. Really. A roundabout is £150,000. I know that because I had to put one in. One of the sites we built, as part of the, I can't remember, was it Section 11, Section 15? One of the provisions the council did, God, it's been a while now, was we had to put in a play area for children. And that play area cost us something like £700,000 in total. And it wasn't a big one. It wasn't big at all. It was a little sort of fenced off area. It wasn't like a large play area for lots of children. So they've got their resources in all the wrong places. But here's the thing. If they got rid of all independence, there'd be no austerity in Scotland. All that money spent on there, they could go, hey, Labour, you're cutting the money, but it's okay. We'll make it up. Boom, everyone's back to normal. But no, they don't want that. And you're getting Shirley-Anne Somerville, of all people, telling you Labour's doing a bad thing. Well, reverse it, woman. Stop wanking money away on independence. Put it where it's needed. Hypocrisy and bollockry and stupidity, all wrapped up in one strange woman. Thanks very much. Bye.